It's slipping my mind.
Oh, yes, for them.
We got the David Prowse autograph.
Yes,
behind there.
It's back there.
Got him before he passed away.
Yep, a neat clock there. We've got the Darth Maul that was done by
It was done by my friend, the one here.
Yeah.
Crap. My brain fart. You know who you are. Thank you.
Yes, it's a very nice print, and it's right above this stellar looking but extremely hard to clean Darth Maul that we mentioned in the intro. This is all real, like, fabric, and the gloves are made of this really awful material that's just really hard to get.
The Vader bank was a Walmart find.
Yes, and it looks terrific there. Ceramic little bank.
But these Unleashed figures are probably some of my favorite.
Yes, he's got almost all of them. There's
I'm missing some of the troopers, and that's about it.
Yeah, and maybe some bounty hunters or something, but IG-88's one. I know that for sure.
Him. But
there's
out of room too. So.
Yes, and there's the Luke and the Hoth Snowspeeder one, and that's another one I know that you're missing. But
oh, really? They made them?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they did a Luke and the Snowspeeder outfit. Then coming along the top here, of course, we got some. That's our autograph from Killihu, Lady Deathstrike.
They did X-Wing Luke too, didn't they?
That's the same one.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, that's the same one.
That's the same one you're talking about.
Yeah, and then just some pictures. Eva Green, some Game of Thrones. There's his Lady Kate Beckinsale. There's there's Alice again. There's Mr. Sulu, George Takei's autograph, very nice. And we come over here to what is a wall of music-related Funko Pops covering a poster of John Lennon's profile with Imagine. In fairness, though, these music pops might be some of my favorites in this room. They are all very cool, very well done. A lot of these are like store exclusives or special editions. All like they're just very iconic and neat looking, and I love them. The biggest reason they all shifted up so far is because of this Iron Maiden album cover. Which one is it? The Egyptian? Yeah, the Power Slave album cover.
I saw that tour.
Yeah. So it had to go in there, so a lot of this got shifted up. Unfortunately, poor Dolly Parton is kind of stuck in the back, but I have a plan to sort of push her up with some of the others here soon. We got a Kiss host up there, the Star Trek. The shelf in here is pretty much the same. All of these rock figures, and again, some excellent pops. I'm a big fan of the Queen ones, of course. The Motley Crue ones are great. The Kiss ones are great. They're all really cool, but they're partial to those. Let's say. And then we're at the part of the room now where I did the sort of least amount of work, I'd say. There's one shelf down here we'll get to, but all this is pretty much the same, like on this rock part of the top. Up in the corner there is our Alice Cooper autograph from where we met him. Then the classic Walking Dead poster. We have some fake autograph stuff here. This awesome print that I got with a statue of mine of Aragorn and the King of the Dead. We got there.
Some pics of us with celebrities.
Yep, that's what I'm coming to next. So, of course, there's Jerome Flynn for Braun. There's Killihu, Lady Deathstrike, Bret Hart.
Like Killihu.
Yep. Michelle Nichols.
That's the only one I think I've ever seen in person.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I can see that. My thing about her is she was Stacy and Phineas and Ferb as a kid, and I still can't believe that's Lady Deathstrike.
Very nice lady.
She was just in Vox Machina, too, which is really cool.
Very nice.
There he is with China right there at the start of Lord of the Rings shelf.
Rest in peace.
Yes. And then there's Nichelle Nichols' Uhura's signature. And then Chekhov's is over here.
Lady.
Yes. The Star Trek shelf, of course, in its entirety. These are the ones that do still need the most dust work, so just mind that. This is our Terminator / Arnold Schwarzenegger shelf. Man's pretty much a legend, so he's kind of has his own little section.
You can't say that without saying a line from one of the movies.
The Pobelman. They're all gone. Maybe not that line. That's a good one.
Put that cookie down.
Yeah, the cookie down. This is the shelf I did the most work on recently, the Game of Thrones. You can notice in the back there are these very nice statues that Dark Horse did back when the show came out. And he only had Ned, Daenerys, Khal Drogo, and Tyrion originally, but I got him the Jon Snow for Christmas because I was like, well, he still needs the main character from the trio there. And then we found the Cersei at Second and Charles in, was it Hagerstown?
Out of nowhere.
Yeah, and I'm like, well, shoot, that's a major one we still need. So we got both of those integrated in, and I sort of reorganized that section. Walking Dead shelf is below that, and the Beatles shelf is down there. The Beatles might be the weirdest thing in here, and that's, we got the obscure shelf over there, which I also didn't really show off very well. I'll come circle back around to that. Lord of the Rings section, of course, is epic as always, and one of the big points of contention that we're trying to debate is if there's a better way we could find to display these box sets. As you can see, they're quite big and take up a lot of room, so we've kind of just had to improvise and display them as best we can with this vertical stuff. It's the same story on this side over here. I'll take you to that real quick.
There was a better way to
See.
We could even move them upstairs if we had a way to.
Which I would hate to do that because I think they're so cool. And they did even more than this.
We got a lot of cool stuff upstairs.
My plan, it's going to be time consuming, but I'm wondering that if we shift the wooden cabinet to the left a couple of inches, if it would free up enough room in this space to stack the box sets horizontally upwards. And then by the time you got to the top, they would be, you know, all facing. But there's a couple of flaws because this Fellowship of the Ring box set is much bigger than all of the other ones. And then there's a couple of other things in here that aren't box sets that we'd have to sort of tweak and work around. Yeah, so it's going to be kind of a challenge. Of course, those are the 4th scale NECAs of Gandalf, Aragorn, and Legolas on the top. Bilbo actually is 1 too. He's to scale with them.
I think is Gollum?
I don't know if Gollum is. He might be.
I wish they'd have done a Gimli.
Yeah, in that scale, yeah, because we got a little one over here. And the awesome Toy Biz Treebeard. I'm so happy that thing was made. Some busts at the front. There's a couple other kind of littler statues here and there. And of course, the top shelf is where all of the diamond, I guess is it Gallery, the new ones that you've been getting?
It's just regular Diamond Select.
Yeah, the regular Diamond Select have all been going on this top shelf. Yes. So they're there. Middle's got some figures from when The Hobbit came out, a couple of other antique pieces, and the classic Burger King.
The complete set of the Burger King.
Yeah, the complete set of the Burger King toys from when they came out, which I think is awesome. And then the bottom...
Former next door neighbor for...
Oh, yes. And the bottom shelf has pretty much all of the Toy Biz guys that we've got. There's some still in the box in the back, very hard to see, and the ones on the bottom shelf are very hard to see, but they are in there.
They are there.
Yes. Some couple little Lego sets. I've always loved that Gollum clock.
Yeah.
The tiny little one. I mean, the snow globe's good too, but it's in rough shape now. And I mean, the Balrog candle thing. I've got a Twilight Ringwraith candle holder down in my stuff. Yeah, I was going to say another little thing over...
We had a mishap once we glued them and you can't even tell.
Oh, that's a shame. Over in the one China...
One of the times we moved, one of the horns came out.
Oh, that's a shame. But yeah, so it's perfect surgery.
One of them perfect...
like cuts where you could
cracks
just...
where you could fit everything perfectly.
Yeah, seamed back
so I
on.
glued it and you can't even tell it happened.
That's good. I was going to say, in the one cabinet back here, that little Yoda that's in the 3rd shelf below you there is another one of my favorite little things that's in here.
Yeah, he came part of a package deal I got at one point. With like a box of figures.
And with that, we're pretty much back to where we started. I'm just going to stoop down here a second so you can see this 3rd pop shelf is a lot of the more obscure ones. There's some historical figures, wrestlers, TV personalities, sports stars, you name it. They're all kind of in this section, along with some random boxed ones in the back. And the bottom shelf is just kind of a bunch of obscure, random things we've only got little bits of that I integrated here from tons of different movies.
I'm going to bet everybody has one of those.
Yeah, the miscellaneous shelf, probably. The best thing on this shelf is the doll action figure of Chevy Chase in A Christmas Story. Or not, A Christmas Vacation. Shoot. Got my movies mixed up. And then this little section here, of course, is just a couple really cool Doctor Strange pop variants from Multiverse of Madness we decided to keep last minute. Also from the courtesy of CJ. And then below that is our... Yeah, I was talking about that today with Mom, actually. Yeah. This is a really neat Obadiah Stane and the Ironmonger box set. I got him for Christmas a couple of years ago. And you've got this really neat Hulk down there. And then the bloodied up Lucille baseball bat from The Walking Dead. Yes. So it's a lot of things. It's years of getting compiled, and I'm honestly surprised that it's as organized as it
Yeah,
is.
I opened and he put away. Did a really great job. He's a much better poser than I am, uh, but it looks great.
I say the only two really big projects that I have left I want to do is work on some stuff on the Marvel shelf here, and then the shelf behind us with just some dusting on it, really, and the Lord of the Rings stuff,
Yeah, like I
maybe if
said,
we.
I'd love to have all this behind glass cabinets, but it's just too too expensive. I'm lucky I got my 6 scales uh, that I have, 1D off. So, but yeah, I hope everybody enjoyed taking a look at everything in the main collection room. We got the upstairs classic collection room that is in the process of being redone. Once Crazy H gets the time to mess with some of the hanging stuff, uh, we'll definitely get a video of that up when we do it, and maybe do another whole house tour at some point of all the rooms, because we've got some cool stuff in the living room now too. I've been showing you guys on the videos I've been making all the different stuff I've gotten this past year, uh, just in the little music videos I've been doing for different. So hopefully we get to see all that stuff that way, and then when we do a whole house tour, we'll add them in.